We'll start. Why? What is it? Already time for 1:45. No, so probably they're waiting for 150.
Yes, sir.
But I was sent 1:45 only. Today, college level function is there at 2:30. You have to leave at 2:30. Before that, I have to complete the program. Anyway, we'll see another 2 minutes then. Anyway, we'll start then. Let them join. Good afternoon. So today's lab session 2, second program we'll be doing. That is called the insertion sort. Before going for this, so just I would like to know, have you completed for 1A, 1B? Binary search and linear search? I told you how to generate the random numbers and how to execute the linear search, and code I have given for binary search because you are familiar for the binary search. You know that how to execute the programs, and I have told you how to write and execute the programs for n numbers. So generate the random numbers and how to execute also I told you. Rajeshwari,
Yes, sir.
have you completed lab program 1A, 1B?
ಸರ್ ನನ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಹೊಸ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್
ಓಕೆ. ಅರ್ಜುನ್, have you executed?
Yes, sir.
Duriya?
Yes, sir.
Manjunath? Yes, sir. Okay, so you have to execute. So it will not take much time now onwards, because small programs only. If you sit half an hour, you can finish it off. So same day you finish it off so that it is easy for us. Otherwise it will be very difficult. End of the semester you cannot do all the programs. So you have to do it whenever I am explaining here. So you have to do it the same day only, right? So now today's program is the same program whatever we have done last class, and so you have to execute this program. I'll say the question number. The program is nothing but insertion sort. So insertion sort is nothing but sort the given set of the elements using the insertion sort method and determine the input required to sort the elements. Repeat the experiment for different values of n, the number of elements in the list to be sorted, and plot the graph to the time taken versus n. So to take the time taken versus n. So I hope you have done this program already in data structures. Have you done it? Have you done it? Hello? Data structures, you have done it, no?
So.
Yes. So now once again we'll do it. So here is we have to do it. There are random generation numbers. We have to do it, and the similar whatever you have done for the linear search and binary search, The similar fashion here we'll be doing generating the random numbers. So here code is just 5 to 6 lines of the code will be available here. Just you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the loop. 7 lines of the code, that's it. So that 7 line of the code, how to write it, you have to understand. So what you have to do is, you try to understand first the example program, then we can go for the write the code. So example is to solve that one code is nothing but 64185. So now here is, for example, 6 is the first number you will be taking. First number anyway you cannot compare with any number, it will be sorted only. So second number you will be taken and it will be comparing the previous numbers. So if it is the 6 is greater than 4, 6 is greater than 4 means, so if the condition is true, 6 to be moved. So this 4 value up to 0th location only can move it. You don't have any elements there, you can copy it here. So that is what this one. Now say 1, 4 and 6 over. Next you have to take 1. So now what you have to do is, the first loop is nothing but it is starting from this. You are assigning the values to one element. So while loop, you are starting from the j is equal to I minus 1. I minus 1 means loop here, it is starting from here, and j is greater than or equal to 0. That's it. So while loop can be executed, j is greater than or equal to 0, and the value should be a of j greater than or equal to the key element. So now just you leave the sometime code how to write, I'll tell you that one. Now for example, if you take here, I'll take this example. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the repeatedly you can check it out now. So just Rashmi.
Sir.
So your audio video will be clear no for others?
Yes, sir.
Right, no problem. So now, so just 5 should be placed into this array. So
yes,
up to here 1, 4, 6, 8 is sorted. Now fifth element is there. Fifth element you want to sort it out now. So now while loop you are taking from while loop 8 you are starting one loop here. So
yes,
up to 1 I can move it, that's all. Now what you have to do is 5 you have to place it in already sorted order. So 1, 4, 6, 8 already sorted. Now fifth element where you can accommodate that you have to do it. Now actually 4 and 6 in between you have to accommodate it. So before that 8 is greater than 5.
No, sir. Say yes, sir. Yes, sir. 8 is greater than 5.
So 8 is greater than 5 means, so 8 should be first moved here first. So
yes,
now 5 you have taken out separately, you are assigning to some values. Now what you have to do is 6 is greater than 5.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So 6 is moved here now. Now 4 is greater than 5.
Yes. No, sir.
No. So you have to stop the process and 5 should be inserted here.
Yes, sir. The set of numbers will be ascending order.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you are inserting the element, so before that element's already started. Now for example, if you take the previous one, 8 is the you want to place it now. So 6 is greater than 8.
Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Rashmi,
No,
6
sir.
is greater than 8. Huh?
Lesser, sir. No,
yes
sir.
or no? No. So that means what? No need to
replace.
No need to check the remaining values because already sorted order. That's what that is over now. So 5 already I told you. Now you go for one more step ahead now. 1 and 4 and 6 is sorted up to here. First 2 elements are sorted now. Now second element, the second pass is nothing but 1 you want to place it where it is possible to sorted order. So where you can able to insert the value. That is why the name is called insert. Whatever you are taking the element, before element already sorted, now you are comparing the previous elements and where you can accommodate it, where you can insert it, there you have to insert it. That means that place you have to find out. How to find out the place is nothing but now 6 is greater than 1. Yes, 6 will be moved here. Now 4 is greater than 1. Yes, 4 will be moved here. Now do you have any elements before the 4? You don't
No,
have
sir.
any elements.
No, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
0 is the last location, left hand side. So you're stopping that. Directly 1 will be copied here. That's it.
Yes,
That
sir.
for second location. Now when you come to here, what will happen is fourth will be the
Lesser than 6.
element, and
Yes,
you
sir.
have to store it to the previous element. Now you have 6 is greater than 4. Yes, 6
Yes,
will
sir.
be moved here. Now you don't have any elements previously. Remaining elements 0 location already you have accessed. So now 4 will be placed here. That's it.
Yes, sir.
So now that is what you have to do, the sorting techniques. That is what the simple algorithms. Now how to go back to that one. Now I'll take the 1, 2, the 2, 3, 4th iteration. Now you have 1, 4, 6, 8, and 5. The fifth element I want to place it here. How to place it? That's what you will be writing the code now. So now first statement, this element I want to access it. How to write? For I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to n minus 1, I plus plus. First statement, correct? No, I want to access 6, 4, 1, 8, 5 individually. So I want to access that. Just write the one statement for I is equal to 0 to n minus 1. Now see, the statement is 0 to n minus 1. So here we have taken first element. So that is it's left to you. So here is why we have taken is nothing but, so you assume that the first element is already sorted, so you start from the fourth only. So that is the reason. If you write 0 also, nothing will happen, because first one element, anyway first element only, while loop will be false, so directly that element will be copied there only, no problem. So why to take one more iteration extra? That is the reason they have taken I is equal to 1 to n minus 1 to. 1 to n minus 1 to means you are starting directly 4 itself, because when you have one number, that you can assume that is already sorted. Before the second element, one element is there, that is already sorted. So this statement, how to write it? You don't have any problem now. Now what you have to do is, this value you have to assign to one variable name. This is nothing but now a of I location, and v is equal to a of I. So that's what this one, v of a of I. So now this is nothing but I. So now one more loop you have to start it. So you have to loop starting from, for example, if you take this one, so this one only. So this is nothing but the from here to here you have to move it one by one, one by one. Now this statement, that is nothing but the j is equal to this location minus 1. So when you are here, fifth element you are taking, I'll take this example only because you can understand. So this is nothing but v is equal to a of I, 5 is assigned. Now j is equal to this location you want, j is equal to I minus 1. You see the algorithm, j is equal to I minus 1. Now this is the loop, j loop. Now after finishing, 8 is greater than 5, 6 is greater than 5, like this you have to check it out. So when you are here a j value, so I can, let us assume that 0, 1, 2, 3. So this 3 become 2, 2 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0. So maximum up to 0 I can move it. So that is the reason, while j is greater than or equal to 0. So up to there only condition is true. So you can move it one by one, one by one, one by one, up to j only. And so here is what I told you already. I asked the Rashmi, 8 is greater than 5, 8 is moved. Next 6 is greater than 5, 6 is moved. 4 is greater than 5, condition will become false. So it will stop the process. So that is what the condition you have to write it, while now j value is greater than or equal to 0 and a of j less than the value. So if it is that case, do the process, a of j less than the v. So now what you have to do is, 8 will become to here, 8 become here. So because this is the j location, this is j plus 1 location. So now what you have to do is, a of j plus 1 is nothing but this one is equal to a of j. That means 8 will be copied here. Next location you can see it here. This is nothing but a of j, 8 is the a of j. Now this is nothing but the fifth, already you have taken out that element. Now you have to copy 8 to this one. How to move it? With respect to j, a of j plus 1 is equal to a of j plus 1, so it will come here. And a of j, if you write it, it will be copied here. A of j plus 1 is equal to a of j. So that's what you can see here. A of j plus 1 is equal to A of j. So now 8 is copied here. Now j value should move to here. Now j is equal to j minus 1. That's what this statement see here. J is equal to j minus 1. So now what will happen? 8 is greater than 5. 8 is copied here. Now again come back to the loop. 6 is greater than 5. Yes, 6 is A of j plus 1 is equal to this one. This is moved. Now 4 is greater than or equal to 5. Condition will become false. Now see here, j is greater than or equal to this condition is true, and A of j, that is nothing but the 4, is greater than 5 element. So condition will become false. Now under this while statement, these two loop statements will not be executed. Now it will come back to this condition will be false, and it will be leaving this while statement. Once it is leaving, this statement should be executed. Now see here, now actually 4 is greater than 5 condition will become false actually. Now 4 already it is there. Now this sixth location is empty. Now you have to copy it here. Now with respect to j, because I don't move it, because only which element you are doing, that element purpose only you are taking. Now your inner loop with respect to j only you have to write it. When you are here fourth location, that is nothing but the second location, fourth element, and you have to access this location, that is nothing but the A of j plus 1. So A of j plus 1 is equal to whatever you have assigned for the value v, that is what the statement you have to write it. See, A of j plus 1 is equal to v. See, now I'll tell you how to write the code for I is equal to 1 to n minus 1 do, because 0 array starting from 0 to n minus 1. Now first looping statement is for I is equal to 1 to n minus 1 do. Next you are taking the one value is equal to v is equal to this statement A of I, first element. Next is j, the next once you assign to this one, you have to take this location. So that is nothing but j is equal to I minus 1. Next is while statement, up to here I can move it. So while j is greater than or equal to 0, so up to 0th location I can traverse. So that is the reason j is greater than or equal to 0. And this one, A of j greater than the key element. If it is that case, A of j plus 1 is equal to A of j. So this value to be moved here. A of j plus 1 is equal to A of j. This till this condition while loop, do the process same thing. Once it is condition false, come out of the loop statement, then you have to write it A of j plus 1 is equal to the key element. That's what you see, any element. Key is nothing but v value. So that's what you have to write that one. So whatever you have taken the variable name, that one only. See, for I is equal to 1 to n do, you are assigning the I loop location values. Now j is equal to decrement one value with respect to the I. Next, while you can up to where you can traverse 0th location, and the condition till this condition is true, do ahead. So A of j greater than or equal to v. So now A of j plus 1 is equal to A of j. That value will be moved to the next location. Next is decrement j is equal to j minus 1. So next is A of j plus 1 is equal to v. So that is what the examples here. Once again, I'll tell you, see here, this statement, if you take it, fifth element, I'll be writing for I is equal to 1 to n minus 1 do. Next value is equal to A of I. Next while, next you have to assign this location, you have to access it. J is equal to I minus 1. When you are here, I minus 1 here. Now while loop you take it, while j is greater than or equal to 0 and this value. So A of j greater than the value. So A of j plus 1 is equal to A of j. Next is j is equal to j minus 1. So this is within the while loop. So after that, A of j plus 1 is equal to value, whatever you have taken v. That is what the 6 statements. This 6 statement, if you know, your program is over. So no need to by heart, no need to do anything. Just you take one example. By seeing the example, you should be able to write the algorithms. That's it. Simple. No need to by heart any program. ADA is looks like code is bigger one, but no need to by heart any programs. See such a simple program, instruction sort. So So just 6 lines of the code. Now last class already I told you how to write how to generate the random numbers and how to take the input values and how to generate and how to store it and how to display and how to calculate. So that 5-6 statements, you know that instead of giving through keyboard values, you are generating the system generated values, because for us there is no risk at all, because we are taking the huge numbers. That is the reason we are going for the random numbers. Random numbers is nothing but a random of ai. So a of I is equal to random of random open bracket close bracket. That's it. So in that, whatever you want to take the number, system will be generating automatically, will be assigning that numbers. So now we'll go for the program. I will execute and I will show you how it will be working. Right. Can you able to say this, your editor?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now vi is equal to, I stored it here, all the programs, gedit prog2.c. See, now you forget all those things. So now whatever I told you, the 6 statements, 6 statement is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statement. This one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statements. So anything else extra is there, you can check it out there. Now I told you the statement there for I goes from 1 to n, because algorithm can be written I goes from 1 to n. So that is the statement for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, because algorithm you are converting into your program code. That's it. Next is, there I have taken value, here I have taken one temporary variable. Temp is equal to a of I. Next what I have taken is j values left hand side of the I location. So that is nothing but j is equal to I minus 1. Once you take this, next is while I have written here j is greater than or equal to 0, second statement, and temp is less than or equal to a of I, j. So there I have written a of j is greater than or equal to k algorithm. So that is left to you how to write it. So the same way also can be written, or you can write it by your own way, no problem. So here is, even you can write, this is nothing but the greater than temp also, nothing will happen. So shall I change only key here also? Shall I change? I'll change that one only, k only, because it looks like algorithm only. So here also should be k. Now there you have written the code is nothing but j is greater than or equal to 0. J is greater than or equal to 0 and a of j greater than value. So you can write it, this is 1 and this is 1 more, while j is greater than or equal to 0. Otherwise you change it to same only, nothing will happen. So this is also possible. Same only, j is greater than or equal to 0 and a of j greater than v. So a of j plus 1 is equal to a of j, j is equal to j minus 1. Now a of j is equal to value. So now any difference your algorithm and code?
Yes, sir.
Same code only, because whatever you have taken k
K,
value,
you used K there, you are using V here, sir.
where,
Variable name you used K.
yeah, right,
You
right,
some
right,
AF,
right, k na, k only, k or v or we have used it there, an algorithm.
V.
Value V, I hope, no?
V, sir. There V.
V. We'll write it V only. What is there in that? So here also change it to V. So now in because same algorithm I will be telling in theory also. Insertion start, if they ask in the examination, you can write the same algorithm there. And if they ask the program to write this one only. So there is no difference at all. So algorithm I goes from 1 to n, they have written it. Now k value assigned to a of I, j is equal to I minus 1. Next, while loop, j value you can move up to 0, you can move it. And a of j greater than or equal to v greater than v. So a of j plus 1 is equal to a of j. So j is equal to j minus 1. So this is what the loop, and because I cannot show, because that is which platform? Windows, this is Linux. Because I cannot switch over there to here. If I close this one, it will take again 5 minutes time. That is, otherwise I can compare both algorithms. Entire screen I can take, I can switch over one to another. Because here, because this is a separate platform, that is separate platform, that is the reason I cannot switch over. Because I hope you can be able to remember, because small algorithm, so you can able to remember it. Correct now? Correct? Any difference now? Algorithm here? Anybody can say this? Anybody can say the difference anywhere you found with the algorithm on here? Whatever I have explained and whatever it is written here. Same thing only, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You can take the snapshot from your mobile. You can take it, no? This. Now you can take the snapshot for this. Or shall I send it? Shall I send?
We can take, sir.
You cannot take. I'll take now. I'll send it now.
We can take, sir.
You can take now. You can take it, but I will also do it. Only algorithm I'll send it. The main program is already, you know that. Right. Anyway, I'll send it main program also once again. I'll tell you, because some people were absent last class and today's class they are present. Let us discuss that also once again. Just that briefly I'll tell you. So now you know that star a is nothing but star pointer variable is, it will represent the next memory allocations. So how many values you want, you can allocate it during the runtime program, that one. That is the reason I have taken dynamic memory allocation. Sometimes you give 5, sometimes you give 2 lakhs, sometimes you give 10 lakhs. Whatever you want, you can give it, no problem. So n, comma, I, other variables. So long s and us, unit per second and seconds. So double m value you have taken to calculate the time complexity for that. And struct time value start and end. Start and end variables is nothing but before executing this program. That means before executing that particular insertion start, what is the time? System time will be taken. End is nothing but after completing that will be taken the system time. So end time minus start time will be calculating the time complexity of your program. So now enter, this is your decoration insertion start. Printf, enter the number of elements, scanf n. Suppose if you enter 1000, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, whatever you want, you can enter it and allocate the memory allocation int star calloc n comma size of n. So if it is linked list, you will be doing malloc, all these things. If it is integer, you can go for this only, no problem. So collection, you can use it. So malloc, normally when you are using the linked list concepts, we will use it. Here calloc only will use it, no problem. Which one you want, you can use it. For I is equal to 0 to n I plus plus. So here is why we have taken also, I told you, because random numbers we are generating, system will be generating lakhs, crores. That numbers we cannot store into the integer, because integer is 2 bytes memory will be taken. That is the reason I will be taking only the reminders from 0 to 999 values only. Whatever the big number, I will find the reminder, that values I will store it, because this program is execution purpose, and print that values accordingly. So now what I told you, get time of the day is nothing but it will be calculating the system time before calling the function. So start, address location of the start, and 0 is nothing but whatever the values are there previously, make it 0 and take the address location, time location for that one. Next, insertion start a comma n. So how many elements are there, n, and entire array you are passing. Next, get time of the day also you are taking. So next is printf sorted array, whatever you are giving, sorted insertion function, that values will be printing here. So once it is printed here, so you printf a of I. Next is you are calculating end is equal to seconds. End dot. So whatever you have used the variable name here, end dot tv underscore seconds, because this is built-in functions. This is not my user defined variables. So this is already Unix. They have written the code to calculate the time complexities. You have to remember this function. So there is no other option for us. So end dot tv underscore second minus start dot tv underscore seconds. Next is end us unit per seconds is nothing but end dot tv underscore unit per seconds minus start dot tv underscore u seconds. This is seconds, this is unit per seconds. That's it. Now printf seconds ld and seconds. So seconds also, unit per seconds also, you are making it this one displaying here. So m time is equal to s into 1000 plus us divided by 1000 plus 5. So I told you last class also, this one to make it equal. For example, you have 77 minutes. So I want to make it to convert the hours. So what you will do, 72 divided by 60. So that means 1 point, whatever you are getting, that is called the minutes. So suppose if I am having 25 hours, so that one you convert into the minutes, means 25 into 60, you will multiply it, you will get the minutes. So similarly here also, you want to make it the m time, minutes per time, milliseconds of the time. So s into 1000 plus us divided by 1000. So unit per second, this one is nothing but the 1000 plus 0.5 is the error factor. Suppose if you are giving only 10 elements, because it will not take much time, because our systems are i3, i5 systems. That is the reason one error factor will be giving small values. So if it is 0 times seconds also taken, also 0.5 will be displayed. Now total m time is equal to m will be displayed. So now you can take one snapshot from main program. So I'll take and I'll send you. Wait. So second one and third one. So you just check it out after for loop also. Here it is. Took photo. From there you have to type it. Yeah, twice it is displaying for statement. The statement is don't repeat it here. So I have sent it now. Do you got it, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That is called the insertion sort. So still, if you have any doubts in this function, I'll execute and I'll show you once, then we'll come for this. So now see here, cc right, k is insertion sort second program, line number 9. Line number 9 is the error. K is equal to a of I. So this is should be v. Again compile it. There is no error. /a dot out. So now insertions are just first time you enter 5 or 6 values. Now you check it out whether it is sorted or not. 388, 77, 793, 886, 915. So now you are generate the random numbers is nothing but 383, 886, 77, 915, 793. So is it right, your program? Is it right, your program?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now I told you error factor is nothing but because your systems are fast, it will be showing only 0.5 errors, 0.5 only. Now I'll go for the bigger numbers. So just I'll enter now 2 lakhs. Yes. So sometimes when you are entering the huge numbers, it will take some time because maybe some background process will be running. That's what the foreground and background. So when it is running background processes, you have to wait it. So it will take some time because you have to wait it. That's it. In your system also it will get the same thing, because if it is 5 numbers, 10 numbers, it will not take much time. When you are giving more than huge numbers like 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 10 lakhs, so it will take time in between. Say some seconds it is taking, because if you give more values, then only you can be able to show some time. Don't enter when you are executing your program, automatically you will get it now. So now how much time this? 61538 seconds. So when you are getting this, copy. See, just I have entered now how many lakhs numbers? 2 lakhs. So now we'll go for gedit program to text. See, 2 lakhs. When I entered, when I run before showing demo, so 71718, but now 61358. So because still it is reduced. So that is the reason for foreground process and background process. Based on that, you will be getting the results. Don't worry that whatever you are getting the error values, you enter it in that graph. So now different values. This is what you have to write it in table or column in your this one. 5,000. Make it into the rows and columns. 50,000. This is the time. 1 lakh. This is the time. 1 lakh 50. This is the time. 2 lakhs. This is the time. 2.5 lakh. This is the time. So this is what 5 different values. That's what the question says. So 5 different values. Okay. So now once you do this, now you have to draw the graph. So 5 different values. Already I told you, you will get sometimes negative values. You don't bother for that. Negative values in the sense, because nanoseconds when you are calculating, what will happen? Suppose when you are calculating now 225, let us say 225.58 seconds. After completing this to 26 0.3 seconds. Now what will happen? 3 minus 58, if you are putting, automatically you will get the negative values. So that you don't worry. So you say that one, that is the reason. If you want, you can put it FABS off, so that it will be printing. When you are printing FABS, you could use it, the variable name, so that it will be giving only positive values. Actually, we have to find out the difference of the time. That's it. So that is when why you are getting negative means you have to say this is the answer for the examiners. Okay. So now you have to do the graph. Already I told you the graph command, x graph minus t, whatever you want, the title minus x, and whatever you want the x values, and minus y, whatever you want to access it. Here is numbers versus time taken. We have entered in the this one file name cat prog 2.txt. So this is what x-axis is nothing but numbers, and y-axis is nothing but how much time took to execute that one. Now I want to plot the graph. Last class itself I have seen the syntax. This is what the syntax. So I told you x graph minus t, title, insertion sort I have given. Even you can enter insertion sort, and minus x numbers, minus y time taken, and program 2.txt. Because I cannot make the bigger one here. If I make the bigger one, it is not visible. So screen is nothing but 2 screens are using here. so I can show only this much. So now when I'm entering this, so this is what the graph. Can you able to see the graph?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So sometimes because numbers have increased it to 20,000 to 1 lakh to 50,000 to 5 lakh something else. So here automatically time taken into 10 to the power of 3. This number into 10 to the power of 3. So now here y axis is also nothing but, so it is not moving. So here is this. It's not. Okay, so down it is. I'm not able to drag this. So time you will be getting the x-axis also down. When you are drawing this, you can be able to save that one. So file name is nothing but program2.txt. Source is nothing but there the data are available. Title is nothing but insertion start, time taken, and this is x-axis is nothing but the numbers you have given. So that is what the way of writing the programs. So I'll close this because I'm not able to drag up. Only that is the reason x-axis I'm not able to show it here now. Okay, so any doubts now? I'll open once again that code. Right. So any doubt the functions how to write it? You can ask me any statement if you're having doubt. I'll tell you. Any statement if you're having doubt, I'll tell you. Manjunath,
Yes, sir.
any doubt?
No, sir.
Rajeshwari, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so simple here. The code is very simple. And the only thing is you have to practice once that's all. You have to take one example and you have to write it without seeing once. Then only you can be able to do it. So just simple. I'll tell you now. See here. You have to take one loop. I goes from 1 to n minus 1 do. Next is your assign statement value. You have taken a of I. Next is nothing but, so j value is nothing but I minus 1. You have to take it. So now within the loop you have to write it. Under that loop, j is greater than or equal to 0 and a of j greater than key means a of j plus 1 is equal to j value to be incremented. J is equal to j minus 1. If this while loop is false, then go back there. A of j plus 1 is equal to the value whatever you have taken initially under the I loop, that value you assign it. That's it, over. So only that much, and remaining is you know how to take the random numbers, all those things. So shall I close this today's class? Any doubts? If you have doubts, please let me know. I'll take attendance otherwise. Register number 1. Tell me the attendance, please. 1,
Present.
2,
Present, sir.
3.
Present, sir.
You continue serial number wise. After 3.
Yes, sir. Amrish 4.
4, yes, sir. You tell me that's all. Next.
5 present, sir.
6 present, sir.
7.
Next. 8. 8.
9 present.
9.
Present, sir. 9 present, sir.
11 present,
10
sir.
absent, huh?
Sir, 10
Next.
present.
What you are doing, madam? 11 over. Next.
12 present.
Next. 13.
14
14.
present, sir. Present, sir.
15.
16 present, sir.
17 present, sir.
18 present, sir.
19 present, sir.
20 present, sir.
21 present, sir.
Next. 22.
Present, sir.
Next. 23.
Present, sir.
Continue. 24.
25 present, sir.
Right. Next.
26 present, sir.
27 present, sir.
28 present, sir.
30.
30 present, sir.
Next. TD. 2.
Present, sir.
Next. Continue.
3 present, sir.
4 present, sir.
5 present, sir.
6 present, sir.
7 present, sir.
8 present, sir.
10.
Sir, 10 present, sir.
9 present, sir.
11.
12 present, sir.
13 present, sir.
14 present, sir.
16 present, sir.
17.
18.
18 present, sir. Present, sir.
19.
20 present, sir.
21.
21 present, sir.
22.
22 present, sir. 23 present, sir.
Right. So absent is regular numbers 18, 13, 24, 29.
8 present, sir.
11, 19.
8
Ashok?
present, sir. 1BY 8 present, Ashok.
Right. That's all, no? So 13, 24, 29, 11 and 19. Okay. So try to execute today itself. So once you execute this, if you have any doubts, let me know next class. Shall we stop now?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Bye.